Edit.
Congratulations on this. What a freaking scream it was. I
Oh.
mean, it's so ridiculous that I could not stop laughing the entire time. What's with you and the satanic cults? I know you co-wrote the script. Was this like a deep-seated passion to write a movie about satanic cults?
It was.
And
It was.
virginity?
It's a very, pardon me, it's a very personal film, believe it or not. I was raised in an evangelical household,
Yes.
and you have a lot in common with Satanists. They believe in the same mythology and everything. So, yeah, I just thought Satanists, they're kind of funny, too.
They are kind of funny. Well,
Yeah.
especially when they're played by Carrie Elwes.
Yeah.
Like, dude, how did you get him? Because he is a scream in this.
Yeah. We got him just in the traditional ways. We sent the script out, and he found it and loved the character, and came in and was totally committed to do this wild and crazy Satanist.
And he apparently, from what I understand, like just gave a lot to his look, and you know, he was you were very collaborative with him, I understand.
Oh, very, very much so. You have to be, because he's so talented. He was very generous with his, you know, time and money. We wrote together some of the stuff, and he brought in his own wig and his own set of false teeth.
And his own hump?
And his own hump, yeah. His own hump, just so that he could, you know, embody this character.
Now, as if teens don't have enough to worry about these days.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you know, really, now they have to worry sorry, I can't speak English, about being sacrificial lambs because they're virgins. That's you know, that's another stress that you've put on these teenagers now.
Well, you know, you got to raise the stakes, right? I wanted it to have a sort of an adventurous feel with the comedy. I love Back to the Future and the Goonies and movies like that. So it's kind of a throwback to those kind of 80s movies. But as for the virginity thing, it feels like the urges are so powerful that it actually does feel like you're going to die if you don't get to do something about it. So I just tried to find a way to kind of externalize that, and a virgin sacrifice just made sense.
Yeah, yeah, it makes complete sense. Let's talk about your cast, aside from Carrie. I mean, everybody is great. The kids are so fantastic. Let's start with Jesse. I mean, just, you know, truly knocks it out of the park. You know, when he started to take on this part and you know, just everything that he does and he goes through, even like just from the magic to everything that he's got to do, what started to impress you about him, what you started to see him work?
His charisma was the first thing that we saw in the audition. His charisma, his range, his talent. But what really impressed me, well, two things. His intensity. He's very intensely passionate about what he does. And when you give him a good direction, he's just so excited. He's right in your face. Blaine, I love it. That is so great. Yes, that's what we're doing. And he's also not just intense, but intensely intelligent. He's a very smart kid.
And then Daryl Sabera, I mean, oh my goodness, I interviewed him for the first Spy Kids
Yeah.
film, and it freaks me out because obviously it ages me big time. But wow, you know, to see these kids grow up and they've become, you know, decent human beings, it's very lovely to see that. What impressed you about Daryl?
His charm. He's probably the happiest person on earth. He's just so generous.
He should work at Disney World.
He should. He should, totally. He's super charming. He's happy, and he's so open-hearted to people. I mean, when you're talking to Daryl, you feel like you're the only person on earth, you know.
Did you have challenges yourself getting this on the big screen in terms of just, you must have had so much footage to go through. I can't even imagine what the DVD Blu-ray is going to be in terms of the bloopers because these guys must have had such a good time making this movie.
There's a lot of giggling. There's a lot of giggling going on, and there's stuff that we shot that we didn't use. So I mean, we could totally recut it. And there's even more Carrie that we left, and I'd really like to bring that back.
Yeah.
I'd like to see more of that. But we were so tight, where each day was a race to the finish. We were literally running on set just to get to the next thing. So we had as much fun as we possibly could.
Yeah, it looked like it. It really
Yeah.
did. Most awkward teenage moment for you?
Well, lost my virginity on a waterbed. Not smart.
No, not smart.
Not smart. And
Hope you didn't get seasick or anything.
no, no, we had to move to the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
To consummate.
Yeah, to consummate. And there was a time my drama class was doing You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. And the teacher said, who's going to play Charlie Brown? And unanimously, the whole class turned to me and pointed at me and said, Blaine. So it was that kind of, I was happy to be chosen for the lead, but everybody thinks I'm Charlie Brown.
Interesting. I
Yeah.
don't want to take a football away from you
Yeah.
and kick it. That's
Yeah.
not nice. You're also a rock musician.
Mhm.
Are you still doing that? You were in a band, like had some success there. So what happened? Like, did you decide you just didn't want to do that anymore, or
Oh,
what's
I'm
going
still
on there?
doing both.
Still doing both. Okay.
Yeah, the New Pornographers we were on tour.
Yeah.
We ended up in Toronto, so I just stayed here. We have a new album out called Braille Bruisers, and we just played on Letterman. And
How did I miss that? Oh, wow.
It's on YouTube. You can see it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? Wow.
It was great. Are you familiar with Senator Elizabeth Warren?
Yes.
Yes. Her dressing room was down the hall from ours, and she walked by, and I said, Senator, can I ask you a question? And she said, sure. And I asked her, have you ever considered running for Prime Minister of Canada? And she laughed and said, I don't think I'm eligible. We were going down to they finally called us to play our song, and we're in the elevator on the 6th floor. The elevator stops on the 5th floor, and we're going, oh no, we're going to be late.
Yeah.
And there's 8 of us in the elevator. The door opens, and Kristen Wiig is standing right there. It's so beautiful and charismatic.
Yeah.
We all blatted at her at once. We love you. You're so pretty. You're so awesome. And she very kindly waited until we stopped talking and then she said, I'm not really waiting for the elevator. I'm just here saying hi to people. And then the door closed.
That's
Yeah.
a great story. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, what good. I'm going to go check out that performance. I don't know how I missed that, but congratulations on this.
Thank
You
you.
really did a great job. I had so much fun watching this.
Oh,
and,
great.
And do more movies. Bring another one to TIFF for us next year.
I'll do my damnedest to make that happen.
Teen Lust 2. You said you got lots of stuff. I want
Yeah.
to see the continuation.
Okay.
I'm sure all these guys would come back.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might do a prequel.
Okay, I love it. Thank you.